for you compared to last year, where I think you were more of a box safety, almost linebacker, and now you're playing much more in a traditional boundary spot?
Yeah, it's more of like a true safety spot where I can be like the true strong safety. So I feel like it kind of fits, like my body type, my position type, which is nice. I get to play a lot of post safety, a little bit of man coverage. So I feel like I'm kind of all around with this new defense, which is really cool.
Thomas was talking about you, didn't want to speak for you, but felt like you were better fit for and probably understanding this defense a little bit better.
Yeah, definitely. I just feel like it works better for me. Like in the last defense, I feel like I don't know, they just put us out in space a lot more. It's more like just pure coverage defense. We weren't even really in the box making tackles, and I feel like now I get to be in the box and be able to, come and fill on the run and stuff, which is really nice because that's, kind of like one of my strengths and stuff. So it's been good.
With that, how much help is it when you do have a guy next to you who's a field safety who can cover that much ground, and Javon when you're out there with him in particular?
Yeah, it's nice. It's definitely nice having a guy like Javon that played a lot last year and having him to be able to make, checks and calls and stuff on some of our plays. But, it's nice to have him out covering guys like J. Red, and he's locking them up and stuff. J. Red's one of those guys that is going to be a huge impact this year, and we have Javon locking him up. So it's been really good. So I'm really excited to see what Javon can do, and hopefully myself, come Auburn or whoever, it's just got to keep working.
Toughest receiver to cover in camp so far?
Ooh, I feel like, I don't know, Micah Pittman's been dominating. Micah, J. Red, Juwan Johnson, obviously, he's been dominating because he's just so big. But I think those three are some of the three hardest guys, definitely.
Coach was talking about how having all the scholarship players, having the depth of the roster has really made a difference. Have you noticed that as a player, just the depth of this team? Is this the deepest team?
Yeah, for sure. Like I remember a couple of fall camps ago, we had guys that were running with the 1s, 2s, and 3s. So guys were just dying by day 4. So this year, we've had a lot of guys, being able to rotate in and stuff and get some playing time and stuff. So it's definitely had an impact on our guys' bodies and stuff. Guys are able to, stay healthy throughout fall camp, which is nice. And you can just tell, like, with the speed of our offense and stuff, speed of the plays, guys are able to rotate in totally fresh and, be able to, play their football instead of being so exhausted and stuff. So it's been a lot better.
When do you get to the point in camp, and maybe you're there already, where you're tired of hitting each other?
I feel like you don't sometimes. Well, I guess, come game week, you're kind of like, all right, dude, let's hit somebody else, But, during fall camp, it's competition every single day. So, yeah, it gets annoying sometimes when it's the same guys over and over. But, really to answer that question, it has to be, game day or game week. Because game week is when we really have to really start focusing on the other team instead of worrying about, scouting our own offense and trying to scout, Justin or Tyler Shuck or whoever, So it's going to be nice, come game week that we get to actually look at somebody else.
What's the next step for you individually?
Just got to focus on me, work on my techniques and stuff. I got to get in the playbook a little bit more and be able to, just make calls and checks faster. I feel like I can always get better at, my man technique, my tackling and stuff, coming down and fitting the run. So, I feel like I got a lot of little things to work on, before season starts. But, I'm really excited for, this year.